Hi, everyone. I am way late on doing this today, but I want to get it in before I go to bed. So here we are. I'm going to hurry and start a live over on my other social as well, um, just so that we are, maximizing the live time, which is always nice to do. And hey, Barnacle Man, how you doing? Good to see you. Lotus Squirrels, yo. Jim plays. Hi, Christian's Magical Moments. Hey, not Christian's, Christina's. Excuse me. So good to see you. Been a hot minute since I've been on one of your streams. Well, I'm glad that you're here now. Hello, everyone. Just want to show off. Look at my cute shirt. To grow old in V. If you haven't seen it yet, this is from crap. This is from WandaVision. And I bought this from a seller on Etsy, and I got my girlfriend and I matching sweaters. Hers is actually white with a red embroidery, and then mine is red with the white embroidery, and I love it. So yeah. How are you doing, my friend? I'm doing well, thank you. Hi, BJ. It's all foggy, or is it me? I don't know. Is it all foggy? Here, let me. My camera's not great. I need to get a better, that's actually one of my goals for like the coming year is to get a better camera for YouTube to do YouTube lives, because I am a bit not great, gonna be honest, not great. Christina, we've been missing the nighttime lives because of kiddos. That's okay. What time is a good time for the kiddos? How old are your kiddos? Because I'm reading little Marvel storybooks, so this might be a great live to bring them to. Ryan, hello. Michael White, Michael White. How you doing? All right, guys. Welcome to the live. I've been doing this the past few days. It's a little countdown using my Marvel Advent calendar that my girlfriend gave me. It has a festive countdown, including 24 books. So we're going to be doing that. So yeah. I mean, it's foggy out for a little bit. Oh, it is a little foggy outside. That is true. But counting down to Christmas. I've been doing it dressed as a few Marvel characters, but tonight I just got home from rehearsal. I wanted to do it before too late, so I'm doing it right now. So hello there, General Kenobi. But let's see what we got for day number 6. We got our calendar in here. Where is day 6? Oh, right there. All righty. We got day number 6. Let's see what we got. I remind you of Pedro Pascal. Thank you. I'm very flattered by that. Here, I'll flip it so that you guys get to see. And let's see what we got. You caught me briefly as Daredevil. Very cool. Well, bam. Ooh, we get a Captain America one. I love it. Captain America was actually one of my favorites growing up, so I'm excited to read this. It is Marvel Avengers, Captain America, Journey to Justice. Very cool. All right, this is going to be fun. So here we go. I'm going to read a little bit. What I normally do you prefer Steve or Sam? I mean, I grew up with Steve, obviously, but I love Sam as well. I think they're both amazing. I don't really have a preference for sure. I'm a DC follower myself. I love DC too. It's great. All right, here we go. Captain America. What I normally do is I read a page. I show you the picture, kind of like how when we were all in elementary school. So I hope this takes you back. Hope you can relax and enjoy a little story for tonight. And yeah, I'll do a little talking at the end, just answer questions. But yeah, it's a good time. Okay. Captain America, A Journey to Justice. Ooh, and the first page is just a really cool picture of Cap there. Very nice. All right. As war broke out across the world in the 1940s, ruthless forces like Hydra, directed by the villainous Red Skull, Armin Zola, and Baron Zemo, tore through Europe. The world was in need of a hero, someone to stand up and fight for all people, and no one would ever have guessed who that hero would be. There we go. Got a little shot with a few of those villains. Very nice. In the borough of Brooklyn, in the great city of New York, a young boy named Steve Rogers sat dismayed by the newsreels of the world. He's of the newsreels he would see each week of the world in his local theater. War was engulfing the world, but it seemed like no one could stop it. Steve watched as evil swarmed through his small. Steve watched as evil swarmed. Though he was small and suffered from asthma, he wanted desperately to help fight for what was right. But the army only saw Steve's size and wouldn't let him join. So we see Steve watching the newsreels. You know, he's gazing up, wanting to do something, and then him again, little skinny Steve right there in front. Give you a little better shot. Wanting to be, a hero. Yeah, if you guys want to share or invite more people to live, please do so. I'd love more people to be here. All right. Steve never gave up, and on his 17th attempt to enlist in the army, he was finally let in. He was surprised to hear that he'd be part of a secret operation called Project Rebirth. The scientists, led by Dr. Erskine, wanted to create a super soldier. There we go. So we see again Steve right there. Looks a little worried, but you're gonna do his best, right? You can relate. I can relate too. Best username ever. It's just my name. BJ Wimpy is my name. So yeah, there we go. All right. Though all the candidates were put through intense physical training as well as other tests, only one of them would receive the treatment to become a super soldier. Dr. Erskine finally chose Steve Rogers for the experiment. It was more important to Erskine to find someone who cared about right and wrong and the true American spirit than to find someone with muscles. Here we go. So again, we see them training over here, everyone. And then right here, we got Erskine picking Steve, shaking his hand. And even the other army guys in the back, they're like, what's going on? They're not sure. Okay. Flip that page. Steve drank Erskine's secret formula, was encased in a metal box, and then bombarded with Vita rays. Anyone else would have been scared, but all Steve could think about was finally getting the chance to help those in need. Within seconds, the transformation was complete. Where once stood a 98-pound man, now stood the world's first and only super soldier. So we see Steve there drinking and being sealed in, hit with the Vita rays, and then bam, all muscular, big Steve coming out to play. Excellent. Steve wasted no time getting straight to work, fighting for freedom across the globe. Nicknamed Captain America by both the Army and press, Steve helped to turn the tide of the war. But even Captain America couldn't save the world alone. Along with the brave fighting soldiers of the world's finest armies, Captain America met other heroes, including his sidekick, Bucky Barnes. The two became best friends during the war. Their friendship would last far longer than either of them could ever have imagined. So there you see Captain America, all patriotic up there. I love the planes flying behind him. I think that's so cool. And then fighting some more villains, especially with Bucky there fighting alongside him. I love that. Near the end of the war, Captain America and Bucky tracked down Baron Zemo to his family castle. Steve wanted to stop the villain, but Zemo would not be stopped so easily. Zemo's castle was loaded with deadly defenses, but by working together, Steve and Bucky overcame them. Just as they grabbed the Fiend, Zemo launched a powerful rocket toward New York City. Steve's home was in danger. Hello. There we go. So we see them, fighting their way through. And then, like Bucky's pointing out, the rocket getting launched. Oh no. Of course I'm showing you the art. That's the best way to do it. You gotta see the art to go with it, right? Thinking fast, Steve jumped onto the rocket, taking him far into the sky and far out to the sea. He broke the rocket's wing just in time, causing it to fall harmlessly into the freezing ocean below. But the victory came at a price. Steve had fallen into the cold waters as well. He could remain in the icy depths. He would remain in the icy depths until he was found, many years later, by a group of heroes like him, a group inspired by him, none other than the Avengers. So there you go. You see Steve riding the rocket and hitting off the wing and then being plunged down into the ocean. But then, right there, we have, there's Iron Man and Thor over Steve's frozen body. And look, I even got little Ant-Man and the Wasp hanging out with him, too. I don't know who Henry Thomas is, but thank you for saying I look like him. While Captain America would have countless adventures as part of the Avengers, one thing never changed. Behind Captain America's shield, Steve Rogers would always remain just a kid from Brooklyn who always wanted to do the right thing. There we go. We see again all the Avengers now taking on different bad guys, doing their very best. That's all you can do. Oh, and bam, last page, just another really cool picture of Captain America. Coming at you with that shield. Oh, and then the very last page, just another one, him running, looking all patriotic again. Da, 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 da. All right. Well, that was our story for today. Is this your Rick Jones costume? Nope, this is just my BJ Marvel fan costume. Got a WandaVision sweater on. I just got home from rehearsal. I'm a little tired, but I wanted to get the live out before the day was over. So, can't let you guys down, right? Thanks for reading to the younglings. Thank you. It's always fun to read to the younglings. That's super cool. Hey, thank you, Jake, the artist 16. I appreciate it. Captain America was in World War II. Yes, Captain America was in World War II. Grandma Sonia fought in World War II, and my grandfather Rudy was in the Vietnam War. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah. Thank you for their service. That's awesome. My grandfather was also in World War II. Palpatine, do you do this every day? I do this every day. I am counting down. I have a little Marvel Advent calendar counting down to Christmas Eve. Today was day 6, and so we got this. But like I said, it is late. I'm feeling a little tired, so I'm not going to stay on for too much longer. You just got here. I'm so sorry. I'm just about to leave. Hi, Sheev. How are you? Love your vids. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Star Wars Facts. I know mostly I do the Palpatine vids. I've been doing a little bit of other things, but mostly Palpatine vids. Who's your favorite Marvel character? Oh my gosh, I love so many of them. Captain America has always been one of my favorites. Gotta love Spider-Man, of course. Love Spider-Man, love Thor. Oh man, Black Panther is so good. I will admit, I didn't know a lot about Black Panther until the first Black Panther movie. I had never read a comic or anything like that, but I love him now. He's so cool. Do you like Lord of the Rings? I do like Lord of the Rings. I was actually in a Lord of the Rings promotional video. So I got to play an orc named Grok. So that was pretty cool. Wolfsbane. Yeah, Wolfsbane's pretty good. Oh, you were saying Wolfsbane is, I thought I was talking about the mutant. Are you in rehearsal for an HCT show? We miss you there. I am not in rehearsal for an HCT show right now. I'm in rehearsal for a West Valley show at the Harmon Theater, the old Hale Center Theater. I'm going to be doing Clue, the play there. But I miss being at Hale as well. There's a few Hale shows coming up that I want to audition for, so keep an eye out. But guys, I am going to call it a night. Thank you all so much for being here. Hey, Cassie and Andor, good to see you. Love your show. Have you watched Morbius? It's a great movie, and I would totally recommend you watch it. I have watched Morbius. It was fine. I went into it actually expecting crap, and so I thought it was fine by the end. So yeah, the Galactic Empire will never conquer Canada. Oh, just you wait, Dragon Slayer. Just you wait. Guys, I hope you all have a great night. Thank you for joining me for day 6 with our wonderful little story, Captain America: Journey to Justice. We're gonna try and do this a little earlier tomorrow. But if not, I'll do it a little bit later too. Whatever I got to do, right? Thank you guys so much for being here. You're all great. Sleep well. May the force be with you. Go and fill the world with love. Just, leave the world a better place than when you found it, okay? You're all awesome. I appreciate you all being here a lot. So have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye. And to all of you over here,